Good morning, or afternoon, or evening. It doesn't matter what time it is or where you are, it's the perfect time to pray. Isaiah 58 verse 8 and 9 says, "Then your light will break forth like the dawn, and your healing will quickly appear. Then your righteousness will go before you, and the glory of the Lord will be your rear guard. Then you will call, and the Lord will answer. You will cry for help, and he will say, 'Here am I.'" This is LCC Dawn Watch.
Good morning, LCC. This is our fifth day of our Dawn Watch prayer, and today we will talk about devoted to prayer. Our main text or reference is in Acts chapter 2, verse 42. In English Standard Version. I will read it. "And they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and the fellowship, to the breaking of bread and the prayers." So what is the meaning of devotion? Devotion means love, loyalty, or enthusiasm for a person or activity. And devotion stands intimately connected with true prayer. And devotion engages the heart in prayer. So when Peter preached the gospel to the crowds, they wanted to know what to do. After they repented of their sins and being baptized, they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, to fellowship with one another, to communion, and to prayer. What was important to the new believers in the first century AD is just as important to believers today. Those four things mentioned in Acts chapter 2, verse 42 are essential for Christians to learn and to mature and to be closer to God. Studying the Bible, spending time with other believers, and partaking of communion are important, and they must be made a priority. Prayer is also important. So the early believers devoted themselves to prayer. How can we be devoted to prayer like those early believers? Like them, we need to have a focus. We need to be devoted to communion with God. We need to decide that I want to be devoted to prayer. We can be devoted to prayer. How? From the time we get up in the morning to when we go to bed at night. We can pray because we always have a direct and open line to God. At any time we want, we can talk to God and He will hear and respond. Devotion to prayer means that we are ready and willing to talk to God wherever we are, whatever we are doing, whenever the need arises. So we can pray. And even in the middle of the night, if God will bring someone into our mind or whatever needs that the Lord will bring in our heart, we can stand and we can pray and pray at that moment. This is devotion to prayer. We need to pray. We need to love the Lord. We need to know and we need to understand that this is our calling. LCC, stay devoted to prayer. We are blessed because we made prayer one of the priority in the church. God bless you.